Hello, my shakers and makers, aka amazing educators. Mr. Murray here, and today's video is highly anticipated. I'm going to show you all how to implement and use Pear Deck. Ready to rock? Ready to roll. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to open up your Google Chrome browser. Once you do that, you can come over here to the top left-hand corner where there's a waffle menu that is titled Apps. When you click on that, if you're lucky, your district may have already loaded a few apps that they may find essential for you. In my case, there are several, and Pear Deck just happens to be one of them. If for some reason your district has not done that, you can click here, and you can just type in Chrome Store. You can click on the very first option. And once again, if you're lucky, your district may have already dropped a couple of apps in a section. In my case, for Kansas City Public Schools, we have an app section. And as you can see, Pear Deck is one of the first ones. If your district hasn't done that, then you can just click on extensions and you can type Pear Deck right here in the search bar. Once you click on Pear Deck, right here where you see visit website, if you have not downloaded the extension already, then you're going to have to click on the button that says download extension where you see visit website on mine. Because I already have, it's just going to say visit website. Now, whenever you click on that, it's going to ask you to log into your Google account. Then it's going to ask you to allow it to do this, allow it to do that. Just follow the prompts. Allow it to do everything that it's asking for. And once you're done with that, it'll take you to the website that looks a little something like this. Once you get there, it'll give you the option to upgrade to the premium. If your district has paid for it, then you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, it's going to cost you some money. But there's no need to basically upgrade to premium. You can still use it regardless. Lucky for me, I work for Kansas City Public Schools, and they have purchased the premium version of this extension. And whenever you upgrade, you get a cool little crown. You have successfully found Pear Deck. You successfully added Pear Deck as an extension. And if your popcorn has extra butter, then you have a crown for the premium account. Now it's time to get creative. Start by opening a new tab and then go right over here to your handy dandy waffle menu. You click on that, you're going to go to Google Slides. Now, you can use Pear Deck on existing presentations if you'd like. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to click on a blank presentation. When you do that, you're going to go right here to where it says add-ons. When you click on it, it's going to give you a drop-down menu. If it's your first time, then you're going to have to actually click on something different right here. And it's going to ask you to basically open Pear Deck. And once you open it, it pops up on the right-hand side of your screen, just like any other extension would. All right, I'm going to show you two things and two things only. And then after that, it's up to you to determine what makes your corn pop as it relates to Pear Deck, okay? So the very first thing that we have here is our template library. If you click on that, then you have a bunch of ready to go templates already paired up with Pear Deck, hashtag no pun intended. If you go here, you can see lesson builders, and there's some for beginning of lessons. There are some for during lessons, some for the end of lessons. There are some that are specific to critical thinking or social emotional, different subject matters, just whatever you could ever ask for. So let's click on beginning of lesson. And if you click there, then these are all the templates that are already ready to rock and roll. If I wanted to do a bell ringer, I can click on this one. It's going to think for a little bit. Boop, and now it's ready to rock. And just like you would do anything else, as if you created this yourself, you can edit this. So if I don't like this phrase or this isn't what I want my students to do, I can click here and I can erase, I can type in something new. The same thing applies here to any of these squares. I can click on them, I can type something new. I can even resize the squares if I want to. And I can move around my numbers if I want to. I can add pictures if I want to this existing Pear deck. And nobody is going to be the wiser. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
So this is a Google slide that I have not done anything with. This is what you're going to do to make it more interactive. You're going to go to add-ons, then you're going to click open Pear deck, and then Pear deck will open to the right like it did before. Now remember, I haven't done anything to this particular slide as it relates to Pear deck. I literally just really like this and I want to make it more interactive. So I did that by typing a few sentences in my original slide. In this case, I typed, using the text box, tell me what you already know about hyperdocs. In order to make this more interactive, you can go to your Pear deck menu, and underneath where it says ask students a question, you have a couple different options. So if you want them to draw something, if you want them to drag a little dot somewhere, if you want to hyperlink something, if you want to use them with numbers, if you want to give them choices, you have those options. But for me, I want my students to interact by typing in a question. So I'm going to click where it says text, and then you're going to see our little Pear deck friend pop up right on the bottom left hand of that slide. And now whenever students click on this particular slide, or whenever the slide shows up, it'll give them a text box so that they can respond to the question. Now, unfortunately, I do not have enough time to show you what it looks like to actually start the lesson and see how it looks on the student side and on the teacher side, but that video will be coming soon. To make sure you don't miss it, hit that subscribe button and press that little notification bell so you can stay up to date with all of my videos. And if this information was helpful in any way, make sure you hit the like button as well. To any student anywhere, from every teacher everywhere, stay intuitive. Until next time, peace.